Niche.com rates this suburb the number 5 best places to raise a family in the Cleveland area, and it is the number 1 place to raise your family on the west side of Cleveland. And in today's video, we are checking out Bay Village. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Patty Sells CLE, and my channel's Living in Cleveland, and you know I make videos about all things Northeast Ohio, Northwest Ohio, and even down south. You know the drill. If you don't want to miss any of my videos, click the subscribe, click the like. I love it. Leave me some comments. I love them. Okay, let's get started. Bay Village. So Bay Village, Niche.com ranked it number 5 best places to raise a family in the Cleveland area. After, I gotta read them, after South Russell, which is over by Chagrin Falls, Solon, Hudson, which if you see my videos, Hudson's closer to Akron, but whatever, I don't consider it a Cleveland suburb, but I guess other places do, and Pepper Pike. So those are all east side, and obviously Hudson's down by Akron. So Bay Village is a west side suburb, and it's number 5. So there are no other west side suburbs in the Cleveland area rank this high in Niche.com. And Bay Village is a pretty good choice because it is a pretty amazing town to live in. All right, so where is Bay Village? Bay Village is in Cuyahoga County, and it's right past Westlake, and it's a very, very small little town. It's less than 5 square miles, and there's just a little over 16,000 people that live in Bay Village. And it runs along Lake Avenue. It's a little beach town. In fact, it has a beach, Huntington Beach. So pretty cool. So very easy to get to right off the highway. If you get off Clegg or Columbia, head down north towards the lake. And what I love about Bay Village is there's no real big developments. It's all neighborhoods, and people are out walking, they're riding their bikes. In fact, when you see the video, I went out shooting yesterday. It was almost 70 degrees, and it's March, so one of the first nice days we've had since spring. So everybody was out running, walking, riding their bikes. It was pretty awesome, and that's what you typically see in Bay Village. So let's talk about what kind of a house can you get in Bay Village? Well, obviously, if you're living on lake, you got lots of money, and you can get a house on the water, beautiful. In fact, there's only 14 houses for sale as of today. In fact, one of them is already under multiple. The least expensive one is $264,900, and there are already multiple offers on it. So I'm sure if I went and looked, because the deadline for the highest and best was yesterday, so I'm sure that one's gone already. It was really cute. $264,900. So that's the least expensive home you're going to get. And those are smaller little bungalows, little ranches. So you can go down these streets and you'll see them. You have these teeny tiny little houses. In fact, when I was looking for a house, when I was expanding my family, and the only thing I could afford in Bay Village was a teeny tiny little bungalow that I was trying to get out of when I lived in West Park. So, and the most expensive one is $7.5 million. So wait till you see this thing. So anywhere in between, and there are houses in between. So there's no teeny tiny little bungalow or big mansion on the lake. There are different size houses, depending on what street you're on. And you'll see when we drive around all the different kinds of homes you can get. But a little small bungalow is about $265 up to $350, and you're not going to get a huge house for that, because there's a reason people want to live in Bay Village, and that's the schools and the amenities. All right, so let's talk about schools. ODE gives it an A, so top-notch schools. Good friend of mine, she worked for Bay Village Schools for many, many years. She was director of curriculum. She was interim superintendent for a while. So the schools are top-notch, and being such a small little district, small town, the schools, they're not large, huge schools. So you're not going to have classes of like 300 people, 500 people in a class. So real small town feel. So schools, top notch. How about amenities? The park systems, there's 4 city parks. So the one park, it's on Dover Center, and it's right past like shopping center, which we're going to talk about shopping too. And we call it the Wooden Park. And when my kids were little, they loved going there because my one daughter, she Irish danced in the school. Irish dancing school was right up the street. So afterwards, on the warm days, I would take them down to the park, and they absolutely loved it. In fact, I did my Christmas card at that Wooden Park one year. They looked so cute. So lots of parks. They have an aquatic center with the big, you'll see it, with the big water slides, tennis courts, swimming pool. So lots of amenities. And across the street, you can see the lake from this one particular park. And then it's also home to a Cleveland Metro Parks, which is the Huntington Reservation. And there's a nature center there, and it's right across the street. You have Huntington Beach, and I took some amazing shots from Huntington Beach. So many people were down at the beach, and it actually has views of downtown Cleveland, which is so, so cool, and you'll see it in here. So you got parks, you got green space, the shopping. Let's talk about shopping. So it's home to Heinen's. It's right there, centrally located, right in the middle of Bay Village. In fact, I needed to pick up something for dinner, and I stopped at the Heinen's, and then of course I had to get, to show you what I got. They carry my favorite Cleveland ice cream, Mitchell's, and this is my favorite flavor, Wild Berry Crumble. It's to die for. And it's the only grocery store in the whole Cleveland area that will carry this Mitchell's ice cream, which is a Cleveland company, and it's the only ice cream I will eat, because if I'm gonna eat something and cheat on my diet, I'm gonna eat Mitchell's. So you got the Heinen's there, and right around the corner you have a Walgreens, you have awesome restaurants, so lots of things to do. Plus you're so close. You go up the street and you're right in Westlake, as it borders Westlake, and on Crocker Road, you just go a little bit south, you hit Crocker Park, so all your shopping is right there. So very, very centrally located. Oh, and I didn't talk about property taxes. Property taxes in Bay Village are 2.8, which is a little bit higher than most other Cuyahoga County tax rates, but way less than Cleveland Heights or Shaker Heights, which is, as you know, the highest. So Bay Village is 2.8. Let me see what Westlake is. Westlake is 1.9, because Westlake has the industry and Bay Village just does not. It's just a cute little seaside town, well, lakeside town. Let's see, what else is there closer? North Olmsted, which is very close to that, is 2.75, so not too far off. Cleveland Central is 2.65, so pretty moderate taxes. Lakewood's 2.6, so it is more expensive than Lakewood, because Lakewood's also known for having high taxes, but nothing terrible. So I love driving through Bay Village. In fact, I didn't even plan on doing a video on Bay Village, but I was at my daughter's house in North Olmsted, which is right off Columbia. You go down Columbia and boom, you hit right into Bay Village. And it was such a nice day out. I'm like, oh, let's drive Lake all the way home, because I live off of Lake out here in the Amherst, Lorraine area. And on a nice day, we just love driving down Lake Avenue and looking at these beautiful, beautiful homes. And you see in the lake. And so I'm like, you know what? I haven't done a Bay Village video in a while. So here it is. I love Bay Village. It's a very cute little town, beautiful homes, nice hometown feeling. Everybody's, people are sitting around walking and talking to each other. I just love it. And if you're looking to move to the Cleveland area, whether it's Bay Village or anywhere else in the entire greater Cleveland area, give me a call. I know my city. I've lived here my whole life, and I love people finding their forever home. And thank you for watching, and enjoy Bay Village.